Hey YouTube. Well, I got my results back. My results say my cancer's back. My cancer is in my lymph nodes, under my arm where I originally had cancer. So now I gotta have a biopsy. Today is Saturday, so probably Monday or Tuesday I'm gonna have a biopsy. Now, I'm not really afraid because this is just part of the journey. It is. I've been battling this mess since I was 9 years old, and it's just become a challenge in my life. You know, life comes with trials and tribulations, and this is just one of my trials. The cancer is the tribulation. The surgery is the journey. So I'm not exactly sure if when they took me off for 2 months to save my kidneys, if it wasn't already marinating, because it just kind of seems like as soon as I came off the 2 months, I started not feeling good. I started feeling like my cancer was back. So maybe the 2 months was too long. But then again, who knows? We have no idea what God's plan is. We have no idea what life has in store for us. Life is just life, and it lives. So this is one of my lives. And it's life at the moment. I've told my kids, well, I told my youngest, my kid's dad. I told my mom today. I need to tell my oldest. I don't know how he's gonna take it. He's not very good with bad news. So this is going to be an experience. But I just want to update y'all, let y'all know. Girl, if you don't stop that. Sorry, I'm talking to a dog. I don't know, y'all. I hope that this is not going to throw me into a depression. Like, I'm just not feeling like I'm coming out of the one that's been choking me out. For the past 6 months, it's just been choking the sister just out. Almost to the point to where I'm unconscious. It's just been choking me. But when you want things to change, you got to change them. And things aren't going to change unless you get up and do something about it. So I had a long talk with myself. And I was complaining about change, and complaining about depression, and complaining about everything just felt so dark. But I wasn't really doing anything about trying to see some light. So I think I'm going to name this video part of my rebuilding myself, because this is another part of one of those things where you got to figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, if you can do it, when you're going to do it. So I feel like the things that I think I've accomplished in these short few months that I've been working with growth therapy. I have a really good psychologist that gets me. You know, I don't gotta explain to her like I have to explain to my other one that I've had for the last 20 plus years. And I don't know if it's because she's this color and the other one is this color, but growth therapy has taught me If you're going to talk about it, you got to be about it. So I got to be about it. If I want things to change, I got to do something about it. The last 2 weeks, I haven't been in the gym. Mostly because I physically don't feel like I have it in me. And the other day I was sweeping, and I swear, y'all, I feel like I was gonna pass out. I am not weak at all. You see these shoulders? I'm not weak. But, girl, if you don't be quiet. I just kind of feel, I don't know, I'm one of those that, excuse me, every time my cancer comes back, it messes with my throat. That's another thing, key. I know it's bad. We all have to figure out and make a plan. Do it step by step. Fail. Try again. Fail. Possibly fail again. And then somehow miraculously we will be successful and move on. So I got to start by failing. And I think my failing has already been the fact that I haven't been doing anything about this depression. I've been not sleeping, not really eating, not really taking my medicine, because, excuse me, I just ate a popsicle and I think it's trying to come back. Oh, and that's another thing. I've been throwing up a little more than usual. So there goes that. I've already kind of made somewhat of plans for videos in my rebuilding series, and I now got to look back at how am I going to add this towards what I already thought was possibly going to work for me. So now I got to revamp video 5, I want to say, because I did 1. I did 3 out of sequence. So I don't even know how I did that, but I did that out of sequence. I did 2 the other day. So I'm not sure. I think this is, I'm not sure what number this one is. So we gonna see. I have to go look. My step 1 is I gotta do this biopsy. My step 2 is I gotta figure out what they're gonna say after the biopsy. My step 3 is how am I gonna deal with what the reality is. My step 4 is how am I gonna deal with this new medicine? Or if it's new medicine. They've already added more chemo appointments. So I'm back up to 3 a month. And that's going to be hard considering it's taking me longer and longer to feel like myself. Because chemo takes all you got and then takes more. It does. So if you're not in a positive headspace, and I have not been in a positive headspace. Now, I know I get on here and I'll be like, blah, 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 and I'm all, just like, I got it together. I don't got it together. I do not. I'm taking it one day at a time because that's all I can do. I'm taking it one step at a time because that's all I can do. That's all I got. I'm trying to figure out um, my life as it is. This new addition, cancer. And this cancer is, so on the 3rd, when I had chemo, my cancer number was 51. On the 5th, when I went in for my, no, on the 6th, when I went in for my CT scan, my number had jumped to 88. Now my number is like, I think it's 93 or 94, something like that. So it's going up pretty quick. So they're going to have to do this biopsy like within the next few days. And I know she doesn't, my oncologist doesn't work on the weekends. So I know Monday morning she's going to be like calling me at 0:30 to tell me some shenanigans. And it may not even be her. It's probably going to be her MA. It's going to call me. Or one of the surgical nurses is going to call me and say, hey, we need you here by blah, blah, blah. Don't wear no deodorant, no lotion, no perfume. Come in loose clothing because you're going to be here for a few hours. And that's just going to be it. Because the biopsy is, it's only like 15, maybe 20 minutes. Maybe. Because they're only removing lymph nodes. And they're going to go under my arm. So I'm probably going to have a scar about yay big. Well, not a scar, an incision. Because I don't usually scar under there. Because I don't have a scar from the first one in 05. So maybe I won't have a scar then. But then my skin has changed because it's been 6 years. Well, it's almost been 6 years. December, the week of the 20th, will be 6 years of to the day that I was diagnosed. The first week in January will be 6 years of chemo. So I was told that the average stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, HER2 negative, usually doesn't live past 5 years. But here I am. Cancer tried to take all my hair, but girl, see all this? This is, it used to, well, I guess it still is kind of like, well, all of this used to just be faux head. But now that my hair is finally growing back, now it's shenanigans. And then I noticed that my eyebrows is gone. This is eyebrow pencil. Because they are so faint. And I'm telling you, I used to be the hairiest of the hairiest. I used to have a unibrow. But this journey has been one that I shall always remember. Because it has been one trauma after the next. It has been one thing after the next. Now, considering the fact that I already have heart problems, and the chemo that I'm on affects your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your bones. Now that they're going to give me more, I have no idea how I'm going to deal with that. I don't even know if I got it in me. But you know what? I got to show up and show out. Because that's who I am. That's who I am. So I'm going to show out. It might take me a minute. But I'm going to show out. I'm going to show out. To be honest, I feel indifferent. I feel like this is just some other bullshit. something else I gotta deal with. Something else I gotta overcome. Something else I gotta try to be positive about. And trust me, there's no positivity about cancer. And there's definitely not no positivity about chemotherapy, because chemotherapy is for the birds. And it is not for the weak. Trust me, it's not. I've watched so many of my warriors not show up for our next chemotherapy. It's been ridiculous. It has been ridiculous. But then again, they're the people who were always crying. They're the people who always felt like, excuse me, woe is me, why me? I think like that too. But once I think that, you can't hold on to that. Because if you hold on to that, you can't get past that. Girl, I'm gonna whoop your butt. I'm gonna whoop you. But y'all, my life has just become real. Not like it wasn't already real. But y'all, it has become the realest of the real. And now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna be. If I'm gonna be. How I can be. When I can be. So, we shall see. I shall keep y'all updated, because trust and believe it's gonna be some updates. This is gonna be the journeyest of the journeyest. But I'm here for it. And like I said, I'm gonna show up, and I'm gonna show out. Because that's me. My thought process is, I can't let something beat me. I must beat it. I can't let you push me down. I still gotta get up. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't allow you to do it. So I guess it's kind of like my mantra, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, you gotta fail before you can succeed. So I gotta start failing so I can succeed, so I can be better, so I can do better. I do. But y'all don't feel bad for me, because I don't feel bad for me. This is just another rock I gotta push to the side and keep on moving up my journey. And I say that, it ain't easy to say. But I'm gonna push this boulder, because it's become a boulder. It ain't a rock. If you don't stop eating off my floor, I'm gonna whoop your butt. It is what it is, y'all. Pray for me. I'm praying for me. But I got this. I'm gonna cry for a minute, because that first day that I found out, oh yes, I cried. I cried all that night. But crying don't solve nothing. All crying does is, like Life Jennings say, it's like taking your soul to a laundromat. You gotta wash them clothes so you can come out clean. So I had to wash them emotions so that I could come anew. Hold my head up. Be up. Do better. And try. That's what I gotta do. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah. So y'all, like, comment, subscribe, share this with somebody. Because, hey, everybody's going through something that they may or may not be able to face. But I feel like if you don't face it, you can't get past it. And you got to face it. Because what else you going to do? It's still going to happen. It's still there. It's still there. So, I shall talk to y'all soon. Be good, and remember, let's be tolerant of others. Let's have patience. And Lord knows we need to look up to see another day. We do. Talk to y'all soon.